Once upon a time, in a peaceful valley surrounded by rolling green hills, there was a flock of sheep who lived under the care of a kind but aging shepherd named Elias. The flock grazed freely in the meadows, their days spent under the sun, unaware that danger often lurked beyond the trees. In the dark part of the forest, where light barely reached, lived a cunning and hungry wolf. He had tried many times to attack the flock, but was always driven away by the shepherd and his loyal dog, Max. The wolf grew tired of failing and decided to use his brain instead of his brawn. One day, he found the woolly hide of a dead sheep tangled in the brambles. An idea sparked in his clever mind. He carefully cleaned and wore the fleece like a cloak. When he looked at his reflection in a still pond, he grinned. "No one will suspect a thing," he whispered. Dressed as a sheep, the wolf strolled confidently into the flock. The other sheep greeted him without suspicion. He copied their bleats, kept his head down, and followed their movements perfectly. Even the shepherd didn't notice the imposter among his sheep. That night, the shepherd brought the flock into the pen and locked the gate. The wolf waited patiently, his stomach growling. But just as he was about to strike, Max, the dog, growled and barked loudly at him. The shepherd rushed over with a lantern. He looked closely at the new sheep, and his eyes narrowed. "This one's wool is too perfect, and its eyes too sharp," Elias muttered. With quick hands, the shepherd pulled off the fleece, and there stood the snarling wolf. Max lunged forward, and the two fought briefly before the wolf ran away. Injured and defeated, back into the forest. He never returned again. The next morning, the shepherd gathered the flock and spoke to them. "Remember this," he said. "Not everything that looks friendly is a friend. Not everything soft is safe." From that day on, the sheep were more watchful. Max never let a stranger near without sniffing them first, and Elias began placing small bells around each sheep's neck, so if any were missing, he would know right away. Moral: appearances can be deceiving. Always look beyond the surface, and never trust something just because it looks harmless.